67, monitoring and evaluation and report on implementation. So they quoted 750 million here. Mr. Chairman, if we were to go out to investigate thoroughly all the projects executed by the Ministry of Water Resources, and we subdivided our members to each of the locations of the project, Mr. Chairman, are we going to spend 750 million? So, our permanent secretary, so it's a question for you to explain how you came about 700.
So you're asking for details.
Yeah.
Madam, just note those questions, ma'am. So
one of the few questions, I have two questions for you. COVID, when it came, the belief that we all had, and what the federal government told us, was that every one of us should either stay at home or to abstain from crowds. You have trained 77,400 people on how to wash hands during COVID. 77,000 people, how to wash hands during COVID. And I think that is not right. You need to please give us an explanation on how those 77,000 people were trained, were taught. The second one is that you have here over 2.3 billion for provision of boreholes. Adding Abuja to it, the total of boreholes that were constructed comes to 185 throughout the country. Can you please confirm that, ma'am? If it's 10, so if it's 185, and we have 2.4, almost 2.4 billion, are you saying a borehole come to about 12.5 million each?
thank you. Honorable.
Because I was waiting to hear this project management cost. Just like you try to explain the others, what that is, and then also the payment to NGO. I think it will appear to me that the area that is of relevance to you in this list, if I'm not mistaken, is 53 to 66, because the entire 54 to 66 actually sum up to 9.8 billion naira. So, but then you did not say anything about 65 and 66. Who are the beneficiaries of those figures? And which NGOs are these? Then which project management costs? Who is that payment to? Who is managing which project?
Yeah, you can take those questions now.
Okay. About number 67 and 68.
Yes,
They are
please.
not for Federal Ministry of Water
Yes,
Resources.
please.
Yes, sir. So coming to the boreholes, we actually did, as I mentioned earlier,
Honorable, please, let's listen to Madam.
we did 299 new water schemes, and we did 188 rehabilitations of water points.
299 new water schemes, boreholes.
Yes, sir.
They are borehole. They are all boreholes.
New solar boreholes.
Yeah, that they are all boreholes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so on which page is the location of those in this your document, please?
We'll need to help me there.
We need to reference the location of the 299.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, can you go? No,
For example, no, just a moment, please. For example, please, open Ogun State. Let one person open to Ogun State. Let another person give us a Nasarawa. Just a moment, please. FCT. Ogun, Nasarawa,
Okay.
Imo, and
Okay, Honorable Chairman. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. What we have here are the payments, but I have a list here. I can list the boreholes that were done in the different states, but not necessarily their locations. But I have
Not
the names.
necessarily locations.
Yes.
For example, if you open to Ogun State,
Ogun State, let me open.
if you open to Ogun State, which are the boreholes you did in
Yes,
Ogun State?
that's Ogun. Where is it?
Madam, do you need water or something? You've been because they didn't give you anything, and I'm really surprised. Secretariat. Hello, please, let's listen to her, please.
What I don't have the location, but what I have here is the number of boreholes that were either constructed or rehabilitated, then the contract sum. I have also the award date.
Okay, how many? Look, just wait. How many did you undertake in Ogun State?
Okay,
Honorable
so in
colleagues, let's
Ogun
listen,
State,
please.
we constructed,
Honorable colleagues, please. Yes.
in Ogun State, we constructed 3 new boreholes.
3.
Yes, and we rehabilitated 2 existing boreholes. That's 5.
You did 3 new boreholes.
And rehabilitated 2 existing.
Okay, how much was each of the new boreholes?
Okay, now, when we say boreholes, we do them in lots? 2.
How much? How much?
Yes, so I have the figures here. So one was 25 million. Another one was 25 million. Another one was 12.5 million. And then for the rehabilitation, we had 12 million and we had 8 million.
You had one rehabilitated for 12 million naira.
Yes.
And you had one
Rehabilitated for 8 million.
for 8 million naira.
But we would like to take time to give you the details, because at times the boreholes are 2 in 1. So we need to really
and then you don't have the location of the one in Ogun State there with you.
No, I don't have it here, but we can get it.
Yes, we need it.
Yes.
You give us the location of the boreholes. Just have a list of the following states, please. We just want to use them as samples, not for anything.
No, the award date.
The date of the award was indicated. So you give us the information for Ogun and Osun in the southwest. Ogun and Osun in the southwest. In the Akwa Ibom in the south, you will give us for Akwa Ibom and Edo. Akwa Ibom and Edo in the south. In the southeast, give us for Imo and Ebonyi. Imo and Ebonyi in the southeast. And then in the north central, you give us for Kwara and Benue. Kwara and Benue for the north central. They are just samples, like I said, just for us to. Okay, I will add 1 to north central. Add Nasarawa also. That's 3. So that's 3. Nasarawa, Benue, and Kwara. And for the northwest, you give us for Katsina and Kebbi or Sokoto. And Sokoto. Katsina and Sokoto. And then for the northeast, we need for Bauchi and Adamawa. You know the locations? Oh, were you the? So we need for Bauchi and Adamawa for the northeast. So just those locations, the job done, the amount, and the contractor. Thank you very much. Honorable colleagues, it's already 6:05. Just honorable, clarify, and then let Pastor Jeme Say something.
Pastor Comrade.
I've noticed Pastor has been so quiet because these figures are so...
He was praying for the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
I'm sure you are... Madam, please, I just want this clarification. You said you did some of those bowls for 25 million and some for 12.5 million. Now, in page 4, number 55 here, according to you, you said you did 5 numbers. That's the installation of the new ones. Installation of the new solar bowls. 5 numbers per state in the 36 states, plus FCT. That will give us 185 bowls, new ones. Yes. And the amount here is 2.3 billion. That makes for 12.5 million for one, the new ones. The figure for 25 million, where did that one come from? Is that one new? Because that's double the amount.
May I explain, Honorable Chair?
Yes, please.
Okay, so for different parts of Nigeria. And so what happens that, depending on the topography, that will determine the depth of the borehole. And that will also now determine the cost of the borehole. So for instance, most of the boreholes that we construct in the southern part of Nigeria, we have to go deeper, and so they are more expensive. But even within a state, you could have different topography. And like I said earlier, sometimes when we say 25 million.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Honorable, please, let's ignore that. Said at the point that there were some that you did for 25 million naira.
Yes,
like the one in Ogun.
That was Ogun State. Yes, sir. So the costs for the borehole are different. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Uncle, please, there's a demand or there's a minimum standard of behavior that is accepted in Parliament. From the ones that we have mentioned. Yes, please.
She said every topography varies, and as she was saying in the contract figure, some are 25, some are 12, some are this. Can we have the physical survey of all those areas where you have a variance? Yes, yes. Now it's part of that is one. Secondly.
The man that says is an engineer. I'm a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and that's also my purview, right? If you have come in here with something that is as flimsy as this, and you are smiling, right? It's as if you've just told us that Madam has cowed us or either misinformed and you are laughing about that. You've not provided us with any evidence as to what you have done here. All the projects, there is no borehole that is being sunk anywhere, right, without all the surveys that we've asked for. And you've not provided that, and you are laughing as if you've done something that is right. You've not.
Okay, honorable colleague, I understand. Please, let's accept the apology of Madam on behalf of the engineer. Pastor, let Pastor.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because Pastor has been. Somebody said.
So let me vindicate myself. Well, I think I was almost going to say that the issue I wanted to talk about has been addressed. But just for the purpose of emphasis, I'm not an engineer, but some of us do also have reason to think about.
Is this a question or an observation?
It is.
It's a question.
The question is that, is there anywhere that somebody can talk about digging borehole, even if you are digging borehole, a new borehole for 12 million. And then because there's the difference of maybe the soil texture or whatever, would the difference be more than half of it? 12 million, 25 million. Is that not a whole lot of difference? That is one. Then I also want to use this opportunity to also ask that distinguished honorable colleagues, for some of you who were in the Ninth Assembly, and the person made a statement clearly that in recruiting these youth that were trained with this huge amount of money, National Assembly members were actually
Honorable,
so
you know when she got to that stage, I said I didn't want us to go into how the names were generated, because that's actually not the purpose of our investigation. I didn't want us to, but certainly that statement she made. I ask you to take your temporary leave. I also want to ask whether you had evidence of deduction of all relevant taxes on this contract, the withholding tax, the VAT, the stamp duty, and evidence of the payment of such into the appropriate account of the government of the Federation.
Yeah, but the real document, we can't.
On all the contracts,
yes,
you had your
yes,
deductions
yes,
and your
Honorable Chairman.
Okay, some further evidences on this expenditure. Okay, and I was also told that the General actually sent the report to you, but you have not made a management response. But whatever be the case, the committee will avail you a copy of that so that we can take your responses together. And we expect that you provide all these documents and further submissions latest by Friday, 38th of November, 2023.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you, ma'am.